Welcome to a very sweaty Monday. I think it is the hottest day of the year, which isn't difficult seeing as it is April, but it's definitely hotter than I think most Aprils, and I think it's only going to get hotter this week, so it's going to make training a little bit tough. I've chosen a pretty bad day to do split squats as well, because that has absolutely saturated me, but overall today's session has gone pretty well. I've had squats and did 182.5 for a triple pause, which is 2.5 kilo more than the last block, but we're still on week 3, so I'm going to be adding 7.5 kilos to that next week and doing 190 hopefully. Squats feeling really good, quad is feeling good, still progressively overloading the split squats as well, so just to get a little bit of extra volume into the legs. Bench, I've got 135 to do for a triple today, so making sure I'm staying nicely hydrated with some hydration supplements and just having lots of water, because I'm literally sweating it all out at the moment, so I need to make sure that I'm very hydrated, especially for bench, because I have had those issues with my pec before. So yeah, warm-up's feeling good. Hopefully we can get 1 through 5 without any issues. Nice. Okay. Easy enough. Overall, that was successful. 135. Did feel a little bit heavy though. Back down sets. 3 sets 5, 120. Right, I won't bore you with the rest of the sets. See you back at home. Welcome to a very sunny 25-degree Wednesday. Gonna train a little bit later today. Obviously it's very hot outside, so I want to make sure I'm not absolutely sweating my balls off like I was on Monday. But luckily it's a little bit of a lighter session today, so Wednesday's generally my I say sort of accessory day, but there's no compound movements in there apart from overhead press, which I really need to up my game on, because I'm doing 77.5 kilos for a double today, but Jason sent me a video of him doing 90 kilos, so obviously I'm racing him to 100 kilos at the moment, so he is ploughing on ahead, so I've got a bit of catching up to do there. But yeah, apart from overhead press, I'm just going to be doing some shoulder work, some arms, so nothing which is going to cause me to sweat too profusely, hopefully. But before I head to the gym, I think I'm going to make the most of this break from online lectures and soak up some of that vitamin D. Literally one exercise in, just done good mornings, and I can already feel the sweat starting to accumulate. On to overhead press. Right, I need to start getting motivated for these heavier sets. Jason. Top set. That felt easy. Yeah, see you later, mate. Oh my god, I am so hot. Hopefully you'll see a pretty significant difference between that 77.5 kilos that I just did to the 77.5 kilos I did in my last block, and that is obviously to do with a little bit of strength improvement on my overhead press, but it's kind of to do with like the neuromuscular adaptations of that, and mainly my body getting used to the movement pattern again, because it's been a long time since I've done overhead press. So you'll find with a lot of movements, when you don't practice it, it can feel a little bit off, and that can be in terms of like the proprioception and just the coordination of the movement, but that's starting to get a little bit better. So hopefully I don't start plateauing soon and that continues. So yeah, hopefully it won't be too long until I'll be putting 100 kilos overhead. And more importantly, beating Jason. Welcome to a slightly cooler but still pretty hot Friday. Slight change of scene today. I'm in Base Gym because I was working in a hydrotherapy pool all day, pretty local to here, but it's been absolutely roasting. So if anyone that's ever worked in, well, a swimming pool but a hydrotherapy pool, it is absolutely roasting because the pool needs to be warm, obviously, for the therapeutic benefits of it. So it's been very hot. It's pretty local to Base Gym where I'm at today. And I did forget that Base is a converted greenhouse. So probably the two worst locations you can be in when the weather is really hot. But luckily they have got the windows open, so it is a little bit cooler. But yeah, I'm expecting it to be pretty hot for deadlifts today. Here he is, the handsome devil himself. That is a very good idea, mate. Very good idea. Lovely. Oh, right, 220 final warm-up. Oh, pretty good. Whew. Outstanding. Pause deadlifts in this heat are rank. I take back what I said about it being slightly cooler. Easy. Nice.
Right, do these salts. Jesus, fuck it up. Oh, one nostril. Oh, fuck me. Whew. Good shit.
just going to casually sit on this 270 pretending like I've just done it. 242 moved pretty well. Back downs as well, 212.5, 3x3. Next week is the last week of the block, so 250. The plan is, if that moves well, then reset again and add another 10 kilo with the aim of, in 4 weeks time after that, hitting 260 for 4. But we'll just play it by ear. Obviously we can be a little bit adaptive and change things, flexible if things aren't feeling quite right, but fingers crossed that is the plan. That is a very lovely way to finish what has been a scorching week of training, having lots of protein and calories in the form of a barbecue. And the first one of the year as well. It's a lot earlier than normal. Normally we're having barbecues mid-summer, but my mum decided to put on a nice barbecue with the family today. Really nice to see some of them and share a bit of stuff around wedding planning and catching up with them around that. Because obviously me and Lois are doing a lot of that at the moment. And speaking of which, obviously I saw Marcus yesterday and he has just recently got engaged as well, which was really cool. So we're having a long conversation around wedding stuff, wedding planning and all that sort of thing. So yeah, it was nice to be able to catch up with him yesterday, and we had a lot of good chats actually, just about lots of things. I really enjoy training with him, and obviously he had a good session, managing to get 270 kilos for 2. He's had a few injuries to deal with, so he's on his way back up as well. And I'm going to be training with him on Monday as well, because it's bank holiday Monday, so I've got a bit more time to head over to base again. Hopefully it's not going to be as hot as it has been, but yeah, just looking forward to doing that. But I think I'm going to pretty much sign out the video now. Just going to chill for the rest of the evening, might go out for a little bit of a walk and soak up the last bit of sun. But as for the video, I'm going to sign out there. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave it a like if you have, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Peace from the fiance.
Peace from the lady.